It's time for the iPhone 4S versus the Samsung Galaxy S2. There's 4 rough and tumble rounds, and the first one is design. The S2 is one of the finest blowers ever crafted by human hands. The Galaxy S2 is a hot slab of tech measuring an atom-slicing 8.49mm thick, which is mind-blowing and baffling, but definitely impressive. The front of the phone looks the business too. It's a glossy black rectangle like all other smartphones, but the back has a textured finish and an indent that makes it feel very slim in your hand. It might be light, but it doesn't feel as premium nor as luxurious to hold as some metal mobiles. Enter the iPhone 4S, whose heavenly glass front and back are complemented by a ludicrously classy metal frame around the edges. It's not as thin as the Galaxy S2, measuring 9.3mm, but it's totally worth it for the cold, industrial metal styling. So, winner of this round is a tough one to call, as it swings really to what you prefer. If you prefer a phone that grabs your eyeballs and shakes them to attention with its wafer-thin case and insane lightness, then the Samsung Galaxy S2 wins hands down. But if you prefer the delicate but classy phone that adorns a rounded metal band and a slab of glass as opposed to plastic, then the iPhone 4S is definitely the winner. This round is a draw. After the first round, iPhone 4S won, Samsung Galaxy S2 won. Next round is the camera. The Galaxy S2 packs a great camera, snapping high-quality images. The sensor itself is an 8-megapixel job and is capable of capturing 1080p video footage. The camera mode is also jam-packed with scene mode, which is definitely cool. So, how does the iPhone 4S hold up? The iPhone 4S also boasts an 8-megapixel sensor and records 1080p movies. But the iPhone 4S boasts real-time stabilization and features a f2.4 aperture, which really gives nice depth of field effects. The iPhone 4S has gone nuts and stepped up another level on the camera side of things. For that reason, the 4S edges the S2 and wins this round. So, scores after the second round: Apple iPhone 4S 2, Samsung Galaxy S2 1. Can the S2 bring it back to draw in the third round? Let's go ahead and find out. The third round is the screen. The Galaxy S2's 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus display is one of the brightest things we've ever seen. Photos and high-def movies look ace on this display. The iPhone 4S may have a smaller 3.5-inch screen, but Apple's signature Retina display boasts an impressive high resolution. Apple haven't changed the size of the screen since the very first iPhone came out, so we were hoping for something a little bigger. For that reason, we're throwing this round Samsung's way. So, coming back with an impressive round, the score after 3 rounds: iPhone 4S 2, Galaxy S2 2. The fourth and final round will crown the winning smartphone. The fourth round is the software category. The Galaxy S2 is running Android, which is amazing, putting an astonishing amount of power in the hand of the user. You can make your own apps, customize your home screens and more. But Android's not perfect, and if you're not so keen on expressing your geeky side by spending hours tweaking the 7 home screens, deleting some of the app bloatware and customizing the millions of options, this phone may be more of a chore than a treat. iOS 5, on the other hand, is incredibly simple to use. There are apps arranged in grids of 16 across multiple screens, and navigating through the phone's menu is blissfully easy. There are some decent additions in iOS 5 too, such as the free messaging app for Apple users called iMessage and the notification pane. But there's no denying that iPhone shamelessly lifted this idea from Android. Now, the iPhone 4S has a secret weapon in the form of Siri. Siri is a voice control feature that lets you bark instructions at your mobile. The winner of the final round is the iPhone 4S, which means the winner of this smartphone match is Apple, with the final score: iPhone 4S 3, Samsung Galaxy S2 2. Apple comes out on top with a slight margin in this galactic battle between iPhone 4S and Galaxy S2. But this is all very subjective. The S2 features strong support for flexibility and screen size, which might be very important for some. For people whom software and camera abilities matter the most, the iPhone 4S will be more of an appealing option despite all the features. We want to hear your views, so start typing in the comment box on CNET UK.